Okay, so today I'm going to be installing the LiftMaster 1245L, like Larry, M like Mary, universal receiver to restore remote control function to utilize the 3-button remote. We have an older chain-driven LiftMaster / Chamberlain opener. You can find the model number up under this light here. Our model number is right there, 1245. It's old, and some might say if you call the LiftMaster support line that this receiver may not work here, but if you get the right person, they will explain how to do this. And so if you need to call them, I'll put their number in the description too. But essentially this device comes with, it's about $70 through an online retailer of your choice. And it has a little antenna that you screw into it before you place it. And then it has a little plug that you can plug in. So you got to use both this plug up into it. I just found an old phone charger of sorts that fit the little port up here. So you want to get a ladder, a Phillips head screwdriver probably, some wire strippers, an opener if you didn't already have one. Yours has probably failed, so you probably have one. And then I just used an old charger for like a printer or a phone, and I cut the end of where it plugs in, and I basically just created wire here. So if you take this and just split this wire in two, let me see if I can get started here. So you can use wire, store-bought wire. It can be any gauge really, but it just shouldn't be anything too minimum or too big. And just, you can take this wire apart, right? And you want a good, 8 inches or more, just to give you plenty of distance. And just, you can cut these. You need 2 wires. So you need at least 2 wires to get this wired in from the receiver into the opener wires. So I just cut these here, and then you strip the plastic back to the point that you can see about, I'd say a good 3 inches or so up above here. I'll show you the way I did it. So you see these wires here. You want to put one of the 2 wires into the NO port. Let me turn this upside down so you can see it. The NO port. So just loosen these 2 screws, this first one, NO and COM, channel 1. Just use this one. Pin this in to the side here and then screw it down. You'll see the little wire there that's sticking in. So you need about 1 inch maybe on this side or so, maybe less. And then the same with the second wire, and put that into the COM. So normal open is the NO, I think is what that abbreviates to, and the COM is the communication. And then this little button here on the right, in these 2, you've got this sunken one and then a raised one. You're going to be pressing that later once you get it all hooked up to pair that's what you'll pair your remote with. You'll hold that down, press that and hold it down until the remote buttons, whichever of the 3 will connect. And then here what you're going to do is the NO wire that we just reviewed, that goes over to this first, there's three spots you can wire this. So NO goes to this first, number 1, and the COM goes to number 2 on ours. So we have a LiftMaster, like I said, an older one. You might have a different one, so it might be a little different. But we have I think the 1245 model here. You'll see 1245LM. And if they're all about the same age, maybe you're all experiencing the same problem. But this is like a $70 fix. Like I said, with just use what you've got. If you've got some old, speaker wire or printer or phone cords that you can strip and just insert in here, you don't have to go buy them at Home Depot or whatever. and then just an old phone charger or something that'll plug into this port here up into an electrical port. And then once you get all that screwed in, they come with Velcro that you can stick on the back here and then stick this thing to the side. We just had this little distance rope that we use to know where to stop our car when we park it. And I just kind of fashioned it onto that to hang on, and it works great. And you'll get a lot more distance range when you're opening it from at distance when you're pulling up too. But yeah, just Phillips head screwdriver, some wire cutters if you're gonna do it the DIY way, and strippers, and then just hook it all in. And when you hit this COM button here, after you hit it, just remember, like I said, the 3 buttons that we bought off of just an online retailer of your choice, it may not be this big one that you might be used to. So if it's not this one, try the other ones, because I think they might each have a different frequency, and see which one pairs with this best. And if you have any questions, you can put something in the comments and I'll try to help. But that LiftMaster number, if you call them and you pick the option that is for the installers, which you are, even though you may not be a licensed contractor, those people on that line are a little bit more experienced and helpful. So instead of just going the consumer route, let them know that you're installing something and you're an installer of sorts. And then I'll put a bunch of notes in the description down below with what I know. And this will get you back online. And this is also for the type that we have is just the old school wired, doorbell style, I call it. I haven't yet figured out if you can also get the this little old trackpad program too. I haven't gotten that far, but this will at least get you to the point where the remotes for your car will start to work again. Okay, thanks for watching.